1 Chronicles chapter 6 verse 54. These are their dwelling places according to their settlements within their borders, to the sons of Aaron of the clan of the Kohathites, for theirs was the first lot. To them they gave Hebron in the land of Judah and its surrounding pasture lands. But the fields of the city and its villages they gave to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. To the sons of Aaron they gave the cities of refuge, Hebron, Libnah with its pasture lands, Jatir, Eshtemoa with its pasture lands, Hilain with its pasture lands, Debir with its pasture lands, Ashan with its pasture lands, and Beth Shemesh with its pasture lands. And from the tribe of Benjamin, Gibeon, Geba with its pasture lands, Alameth with its pasture lands, and Anathoth with its pasture lands. All their cities throughout their clans were 13. To the rest of the Kohathites were given by lot out of the clan of the tribe. Out of the half-tribe, the half of Manasseh, 10 cities. To the Gershomites, according to their clans, were allotted 13 cities out of the tribes of Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and Manasseh in Bashan. To the Merarites, according to their clans, were allotted 12 cities out of the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and Zebulun. So the people of Israel gave the Levites the cities with their pasture lands. They gave by lot out of the tribes of Judah, Simeon, and Benjamin these cities that are mentioned by name. And some of the clans of the sons of Kohath had cities of their territory out of the tribe of Ephraim. They were given the cities of refuge, Shechem with its pasture lands in the hill country of Ephraim, Gezer with its pasture lands, Jokmeam with its pasture lands, Beth Haran with its pasture lands, Aijalon with its pasture lands, Gath Rimmon with its pasture lands, and out of the half-tribe of Manasseh, Aner with its pasture lands, and Belim with its pasture lands, for the rest of the clans of the Kohathites. To the Gershomites were given out of the clan of the half-tribe of Manasseh, Golan in Bashan with its pasture lands, and Ashtaroth with its pasture lands. And out of the tribe of Issachar, Kadesh with its pasture lands, Daberoth with its pasture lands, Ramoth with its pasture lands, and Anem with its pasture lands. Out of the tribe of Asher, Mashal with its pasture lands, Abdon with its pasture lands, Hukok with its pasture lands, and Rehob with its pasture lands. And out of the tribe of Naphtali, Kadesh in Galilee with its pasture lands, Hammon with its pasture lands, and Kiriathaim with its pasture lands. The Merarites, the rest of the Levites, received the following. From the tribe of Zebulun, they received Jokneam, Kartah, Rimono, and Tabor, together with their pasture lands. From the tribe of Reuben across the Jordan, east of Jericho, they received Bezer in the wilderness, Jazah, Kedemoth, and Mephath, together with their pasture lands. And from the tribe of Gad, they received Ramoth and Gilead, Mahanaim, Heshbon, and Jazer, together with their pasture lands. Chapter 7. The sons of Issachar were Tula, Pua, Jashub, and Shimron, 4 in all. The sons of Tola, Uzi, Raphiah, Jeriel, Jamai, Ibsam, and Samuel, heads of their families. During the reign of David, the descendants of Tola, listed as fighting men in their genealogy, numbered 22,600. The sons of Uzi, Izriah. The sons of Izriah, Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Ishiah. All 5 of them were chiefs. According to their family genealogy, they had 36,000 men ready for battle, for they had many wives and children. The relatives who were fighting men belonging to all the clans of Issachar, as listed in their genealogy, were 87,000 in all. 3 sons of Benjamin, Bela, Becher, and Jediel. The sons of Bela, Esbon, Uzi, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Eri, heads of families, 5 in all. Their genealogical record listed 22,034 fighting men. The sons of Becher, Zemirah, Joash, Eleazar, Elionai, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Alameth. All these were the sons of Bakur. Their genealogical record listed the heads of families and 20,200 fighting men. The son of Jediel, Bilhan. The sons of Bilhan, Jeush, Benjamin, Ehud, Kenana, Zethon, Tarshish, and Ahishahar. All these sons of Jediel were heads of families. There were 17,200 fighting men ready to go out to war. The Shupites and the Hupites were the descendants of Ir, and the Hushites the descendants of Aher. The sons of Naphtali, Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shillem, the descendants of Bilhah. The descendants of Manasseh, Azriel was his descendant through his Aramean concubine. She gave birth to Machir, the father of Gilead. Machir took a wife from among the Hupites and Shupites. His sister's name was Maacah. Another descendant was named Zelophehad, who only had daughters. Machir's wife Maacah gave birth to a son and named him Paresh. His brother was named Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Rakim. The son of Ulam, Bedan. These were the sons of Gilead, son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. His sister, Hamaleketh, gave birth to Ishhad, Abiezer, and Malah. The sons of Shemida were Ahian, Shechem, Likhi, and Aniam. The sons of Ephraim were Shuthelah, and Bered his son, Tahath his son, Eladah his son, Tahath his son, Zabad his son, Shuthelah his son, and Ezer and Eliad, whom the men of Gath who were born in the land killed, because they came down to take their livestock. Their father Ephraim mourned for many days, and his relatives came to comfort him. Then he went in to his wife, and she conceived and gave birth to a son, and he named him Beriah, because misfortune had come upon his house. His daughter was Shirah, who built Lower and Upper Beth Haran, as well as Uzen Shirah. Rephah was his son along with Resheph, Telah his son, Tahan his son, Ladan his son, Amihud his son, Elishama his son, Nan his son, and Joshua his son. Their possessions and dwelling places were Bethel with its towns, and to the east, Naran, and to the west, Gezer with its towns, and Shechem with its towns, as far as Aiah with its towns, and along the borders of the sons of Manasseh, Beth-shan with its towns, Tanakh with its towns, Megiddo with its towns, and Dor with its towns. In these regions lived the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishvah, Ishvi, and Beriah, and Sarah was their sister. The sons of Beriah were Heber and Melchiel, who was the father of Birzaith. Heber fathered Japhlet, Shomer, and Hotham, and their sister Shua. The sons of Japhlet were Pasak, Bimhal, and Ashvath. These were the sons of Japhlet. The sons of Shemer were Ahi and Roga, and Jehubah and Aram. The sons of his brother Helem were Zophah, Imnah, Shelesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophah were Shua, Harnepher, Shual, Beri, Imrah, Bezer, Had, Shema, Shilshah, Ithron, and Berah. The sons of Jether were Jephunneh, Pispah, and Arah. The sons of Ulah were Arah, Haniel, and Riziah. All these were the sons of Asher, heads of the fathers' houses, choice, valiant mighty men, and heads of the leaders. And the number of them registered by genealogy for service in war was 26,000 men. Chapter 8. And Benjamin fathered Bela his firstborn, Ashbel, Aharah, Nohah, and Rapha. Bela had sons, Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoah, Gera, Shephuphan, and Huram. These are the sons of Ehud. These are the heads of fathers' households of the inhabitants of Geba. And they took them into exile to Manahath, namely Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera. He exiled them. And he fathered Uzzah and Ahihud. Shaharaim fathered children in the country of Moab, after he had sent his wives Hushim and Barah away. By Hadesh his wife, he fathered Jobab, Zibiah, Mesha, Malcolm, Jeuz, Sakiah, and Mirmah. These were his sons, heads of fathers' households. By Hushim, he fathered Abitub and Elpal. The sons of Elpal were Eber, Misham, and Shemed, who built Ono and Lod with its towns, and Beriah and Shema, who were heads of fathers' households of the inhabitants of Ajalon, who put the inhabitants of Gath to flight, and Ahio, Shashak, and Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ishpah, and Johah were the sons of Beriah. Zebediah, Meshullam, Hizki, Heber, Ishmerai, Isliah, and Jobab were the sons of Elpal. Jakim, Zikri, Zabdi, Elienai, Zilethai, Eliel, Adiah, Beriah, and Shimroth were the sons of Shemai. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Anthothijah, Epadiah, Ephdaiah, and Penuel were the sons of Shashak. Shamsharai, Shehariah, Athaliah, Jarashiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroham. These were the heads of the fathers' households according to their generations, chief men who lived in Jerusalem. Now, Jael, the father of Gibeon, lived in Gibeon, and his wife's name was Maacah, and his firstborn son was Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, and Zechar. Mikloth fathered Shemaiah. They also lived with their relatives in Jerusalem, opposite their other relatives. Ner fathered Kish, Kish fathered Saul, and Saul fathered Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. The son of Jonathan was Merib-Baal, and Merib-Baal fathered Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Tereah, and Ahaz. Ahaz fathered Jehoiada. Jehoiada fathered Alameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. And Zimri fathered Moza. Moza was the father of Benaiah. Benaiah was the father of Rephiah. Rephiah was the father of Eleasah. Eleasah was the father of Azel. Azel had 6 sons: Azrikam, Bokeru, Ishmael, Sheariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. Azel's brother Eshek had 3 sons. The first was Ulam, the second was Jeush, and the third was Eliphalet. Ulam's sons were all mighty warriors and expert archers. They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. All these were descendants of Benjamin.